Wow.
my gosh, she took a toe. Wow. I love this wide shot. Stay here. I love it. Oh, God, I love
I
it.
don't know what to say to this.
Me neither.
Mules and other delivery workers of the Reject Nation. We are back in the adult world. We have graduated, and now we are doing big moves and making lots of promises. Tara, it's time for Euphoria Season 3, Episode 2.
Big moves sexually or with drugs, John? Tell us.
Both, it seems.
It's Euphoria.
Yeah, it is Euphoria.
We're getting into it.
It's Dr. Euphoria. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
You are a blast of pink energy.
Yeah, because
I got pantaloons and these stripes.
I got a few mimosas this morning.
Okay, good to know.
With my friends, so I thought I would wear pink to celebrate the mimosas, and I did. And now I'm here at work.
Excellent. See? That's a party, all right. Well, and this is, of all the places to be working, you know, after mimosas, a place that involves Euphoria actually makes decent sense if you have to. Yeah. That's
and
good.
John just went to look at cacti.
I did. I did. I got a couple. I got a clipping, in fact, of a fishbone.
A clip of a cacti.
Yeah, of a cactus.
Wow,
of a
look at him go.
cactus from the ancient Latin.
We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Okay. Okay, we're doing it. Here we go. Now it's on.
Maddie arrived in the city with no money, a suitcase full of clothes, and a plan.
And the bookends of Pulp Fiction.
Mm-hmm.
I read your Wall Street Journal profile, and I want to work for you.
Oh, I appreciate that, but I'm not currently hiring.
Yet.
I didn't go to USC. I didn't even apply to college. My parents were immigrants. I'm not a victim. I won't be an HR nightmare, and I believe in capitalism.
Ooh. Yeah, oh, wow.
And I believe in capitalism.
She sold
That's
it.
refreshing.
Wow.
Miss Spencer's office, Maddie speaking.
Okay.
Oh, my
Wow.
gosh. She took a toe.
What an audition.
Okay, bitch.
What an audition. Jesus
I love
Christ.
this.
Hello, darling. Yes, she's new. Her name's Maddie.
Wow.
But it's hard to be successful when you're not allowed to work.
We need to make tough decisions. A statewide order for people to stay
Oh,
at
my
home.
God. It's our governor.
Oh, no. Flashing back.
Mom, it's fine. The riots haven't gotten here yet. Yes, I have the bear spray.
Wowie, that.
Hairspray. I didn't have any of that.
Free people who didn't give a flying about a global pandemic packed their bags and went west.
Apparently, they shot this season on like 65 millimeter film.
Really?
Yeah.
This focus pull's insane.
Don't forget to share your location.
Like,
On like the level of. Oh my God, it's Monette! Shouts out. Well done, Monette.
Look at that.
In pursuit of freedom, fame, and fortune.
Oh my.
Get it, girl. Get it. Get it. Get it.
Maddie's company was paying her
lovely.
to stay home and do
God.
nothing, so
On
she
the
decided to do
satiniest music
something.
video shoot. She decided to do something.
Oh my God, what is she doing? Oh, she's going to meet up with the content creator. Oh, and help her. Okay, I love this.
Maddie's here to work.
So, do you really manage Dylan Reed?
He's so down to earth.
Oh, she lied probably, right?
I work. It's what I do.
Everybody had it with this thing.
Right.
People are dying out there.
Right.
Nobody's working.
I'm not nobody.
Baby,
I'm
I'm
Dylan
Oh, God.
Reed.
Dylan Reed, calm down.
Yeah, don't be such a douche.
What you need is a career architect, and I'd love to manage you.
Career architect.
Oh, look at her. Smart, Maddie, smart. Ta-da!
Caitlin around town.
I like your new friend.
I
Client.
love this.
She got a big following?
Not yet.
Oh no.
Well, she will.
Oh no.
She a hot la la
Maybe I
blonde.
can help.
Followers.
Yo, watch out. I'm coming in. I'm coming in. I'm coming in.
Dude, ball pit,
see?
bro. Ball pit, bro.
All right, everyone say drill.
Cross-pollination.
1, 2, 3, drill.
Drill house.
Drilling in the
Thrill
house.
house.
Sexy shoots, but not really any like nudity.
Yeah, it's important to have a moral code. A lot of these girls don't. We can imply nudity. Side under
True.
dirty feet.
Ew.
Feet
Dirty
being
feet.
cleaned.
Okay.
Someone kissing your feet.
I mean, clean
Ew.
feet
Go to
is
Anyone. Who do you want to kiss your foot?
one toe
Seth
at a
Rogen. We'll
time.
get him
one,
to kiss your foot.
one toe. Oh,
Implied.
she took her that far?
No, it's implied.
Maddie?
Maddie?
Maddie? I don't know if she needed to. Okay, Maddie.
I feel like I'm watching the sub. Hustling.
Wow. Okay.
She's very talented.
In her own way.
Mm-hmm.
In the way that I shape her.
She's single.
And a huge fan.
Christ the Lord.
Oh, look at him.
Whoa,
He's
whoa.
excited.
I'm Caitlin.
Bunda.
That dress, though.
I know.
She's so sweet. What are you drinking?
Old fashioned.
Nice.
Really?
Love an old fashioned.
But does he really
is
love
this?
an old fashioned? Oh,
That's fake news. She's not in.
Call me old-fashioned, but if you're sucking your toes and spreading
fake
your
news.
Oh.
Girls like Caitlin are going mainstream. It's a booming industry.
Literally, one of the people on our show is a model.
Are you taking a commission? What are you making?
Not enough.
Uh-huh.
My mom's salon closed down during the pandemic, so I've been helping her.
Boo-hoo. We represent actors, not people.
People. They're called corn people.
His career could last 30 or 40 years if his libido doesn't become
Wow.
front-page news.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I understand.
Don't let this happen again.
Don't let that dress that you're wearing happen again, man. I don't know what was going on there. I had to say
Sarah's
it.
looking
She couldn't
out.
afford
Yeah,
to lose
like-
the stability Penzler provided, so she was forced to let Caitlin go.
I'm sorry. I just don't have the time you deserve.
Damn, that sucks because Caitlyn probably would make more money than she would in this corporation if she gets big.
Yeah.
This video is for anyone who doesn't believe you can make a real living on here. This is what I made last month. $700,000.
Christ.
Oh,
So if you're thinking
Oh
of
my
starting an
God.
account, do it.
okay, I
And use my
will.
promo code.
Use my promo code. Use promo code reject.
And if Maddie had followed her instincts, she wouldn't be an assistant. She'd actually be successful.
Wow. Okay. Looking in the window.
Oh, it's so no. I don't like it.
Dang.
I don't like it.
Ooh, that's wow!
love
Look at
these
that
title
old school
cards.
title card.
I do love these title
Very
cards.
70s.
Wowie.
Look at the sky.
Oh, man. She flies like a horse.
Jeez, bro.
Oh my God!
200 years ago. We're leaving the safety of their log cabins to ride out west. They didn't know what they'd encounter. Outlaws, Indians, grizzlies. Oh, ever.
Yeah, man.
Was the roll of the die. Question is, what am I facing?
You're gonna have to
Who
go
are you?
undergo another test.
Hmm.
God.
I feel like she will because he's like, "Who are you?" Like he still hasn't figured it out yet.
Well, and she's green to all
Yeah,
of this.
she is.
Draped in green.
She's a real greenie.
Yes.
Tish wasn't the first person I knew to die of
Oh.
overdose, but it was the first death I'd helped cover up.
Wow. Okay.
Laurie.
Uh-oh, grab that.
Yeah.
You hang out with whores, so who knows what they were doing?
Oh God.
Do something wrong. You got to make amends. Concept of reparations.
How about you take your reparations and shove them up?
Whoa, bro!
Dude, this is not good.
We're not giving you a dime for a mistake we didn't make.
What Laurie didn't realize
That
is that it was a mistake they made.
It was one she made.
Wayne
Okay.
had forgotten to tell Faye to clean the scale.
Oh.
Oh.
It's so strong, it
That
only
even
takes a
the
few grains to kill
slightest-
you.
Jesus.
And unfortunately for Tish, it had made its way into the ecstasy.
A few grains.
God, I didn't.
I'll take your girl, Rue.
She owes me money.
Consider a debt settled.
What do you give a shit about Rue? She's half.
Let's get every hard R word with you.
Wow.
Rue belongs to us.
You killed one of my bitches. I'm taking one of yours.
You're a real.
You call me
Oh
a-
no.
Oh, first is a black thing.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Damn, Laurie. That was Laurie flying off the handle.
Mm-hmm. That really was because she's never like that.
And now, in this moment, I'm like, working for Laurie sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy for Rue not to. Wow.
But I feel
also
like
I'm
we're
like,
gonna
who's
find
Alamo?
out
Who are we gonna-
exactly. Exactly.
The musical texture of this season is fascinating.
Definitely different, right?
Yeah,
Different vibe.
Alamo gave me $300 and told me I was promoted.
Oh no.
I'm not saying believing in God delivered me from Laurie, but I also else could I explain my good fortune?
It's like such a huge part of the vibe and identity of the show, and it's
Agreed.
like this has a different vibe, so
yes.
it makes sense for the music to change. But
I
also,
agree.
yeah, it's
For the
interesting.
first time in a long time, things were looking up.
So she's gonna come in here and ask for money. I bet. Yeah, let's see how it goes.
Wowie.
Okay, girl. Talent.
And the job definitely had its perks.
Rue. I love it.
Hell, I'm gonna hire a female. We got EG, Coke, Crystal, all on tap.
Okay,
On tap.
let's go.
No drinking, no fucking on the clock.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's giving her the eye. Oh, she's giving her the eyes.
And the lips, Jesus.
Oh.
Oh, and the smile.
My goodness. Hello.
Keep the bitches happy. Me and you, we gonna get along fine.
Okay.
Dismissed.
This
Okay.
I got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, so what is she doing here?
That guy's familiar.
Oh, my God. This girl is going to ruin Rue.
Rue.
She would ruin
Rue.
anybody. Whoever she comes up to, she could ruin.
Mr. Rolex.
Oh, him. That's my friend. He's a comedian.
Dude, does he like to party? Or is this like a real, big character, swing for him?
I think he mostly just does stand up. Okay, so he didn't have any lines. Kind of. Well, we'll see.
Oh.
Okay, what is this? What are we like? Okay.
Garsh.
Now I'm with it.
Garsh.
I need my brain to connect. Oh my God. Look at you go, buddy. Good job. Euphoria's a big win.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, and like,
It's great.
it's a fascinating.
Okay,
Tara,
honey.
Don't watch this part,
Oh,
Tara.
that's how they give them.
Wow.
Oh, on the.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Oh, wow.
Listen, ask your parents to buy you HBO.
Did you shower today?
No.
Clean as a whistle.
Clean as a whistle. Okay.
Oh, she's going down there to get it done.
Yeah, no, she's just performing an inspection. She's also a doctor.
To make sure that he's clean. I get it.
I
You
hate
gotta
that.
make sure he showered well.
Hate that.
I really don't want it. I don't want that. I don't want it. But don't come back to it. I don't want it.
This is a very poop-centric season.
I don't want it.
Anyone heard from Tish?
She ain't picking up my calls.
She probably got tired of this fucking place.
Oh, is that must be
Santanico.
Tish.
She's doing the snake routine.
Oh.
I know you did it.
Now you know you did it. Okay.
Everybody gets like a little parting comment.
She's gonna get a huge stack, right? Oh, we did. Okay. She smiled at Rue.
Hey.
Nice. I love this for us. A roll of cash.
Ain't nothing bad gonna happen today.
I'm trying to work at a
Everything's
strip
gonna be
club
fine.
at the
Fully
Silver
nude.
Slippers.
Always lewd.
Where you going? Nowhere really.
It's a girl.
Got some
It's
party
a girl.
leftovers.
Party leftovers.
You want to have some fun?
Rue.
Rue.
But I feel like when it's attached to a girl that's that hot, you can't say no. Like she likes the girl.
Get it underneath the bisexual lighting sign.
Angel was a Hellcat.
With the leg in the back.
I love it so
I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss Jules.
Ooh.
Angel was a Hellcat. Oh, there she is.
There you are.
Where you been, sis?
There you are, honey.
A few years ago, I used to visit her in the city.
Hey.
She was in art school, and I didn't have much going on.
Wowie, cool.
But I never quite felt like it did in high school. Too much had happened between us, and I wasn't in a great place.
This is just like when Elle went to art school on Heartstopper.
I had relapsed.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Hey, Mom, it's Rue again. I don't really have anywhere to go right now.
Oh, God.
I know you don't.
Oh, that sucks.
I was just hoping that you could answer the phone so I could talk to you because I really need to come home, Mom.
That's really tough.
I really need to come home, Mom.
Whoa.
I'm sorry for everything, but I'm clean now. You know, I'm good.
Oh, that's hard.
So, just call me back, okay?
And to be honest, I haven't really been sober since.
Of course not.
You dive in and you don't have a safe place to crash. Why crash at all?
Come on, chop chop. Let's get this fucking money. It's a Friday night. Stop for that.
Oh my God, I love her like this. I'm sorry it's bad, but I love it.
You cannot wear it on the floor. It's a certified boner killer.
Why?
Bueno, pero es que tengo que llevarlo. You understand? Y si me mandan un detective privado, ¿qué hago?
No.
I don't speak Spanish.
A private detective.
If you don't take that fucking thing off and get out there and make this money,
let her wear it.
Take your broke neck out there and get this money.
Bro.
One thing that's worse than being called and that's a fucking pig. You know what a pig is? A motherfucker that eats his own shit. Any kind of shit, all kind of shit.
Woof.
I look like a shit-eating. I mean, maybe a dog ass, but not a pig.
Oh my God, what are we even doing?
I don't recall.
Dogs eat.
I love bacon. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
How could you be a pig? Feel up bacon.
Oh my God.
You good?
No, I don't think she is.
What happened with Tish?
Fell in love.
Yeah, at your house.
Fucking matter where. Bitch fell in love.
Ain't you got money to make?
Oh, don't mess with her. I think she's ready to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's up with her?
Yeah.
She's been mad all day.
She's mad about Tish.
Yeah.
She's saying, where is she?
All the fucking insults she could have took from the English language. That bitch Laurie called me a mother pig. Why a pig?
He is.
So what?
Because the bitch ain't never called me a pig before, so I'm thinking, what brought that to the tip of her tongue? It ain't like it escalated. It just went to pig.
Oh my God, he's caught up on it.
Look, you and all this pig shit making my off. I'm going to go see what these hoes
Oh God. Oh my God, he's out of here.
Yeah, I get it, man.
Okay, dude.
Is he gonna go to war with Laurie?
I feel like he might.
I don't fucking care what you doing, bitch, but I just call me. I've been calling you 20 times.
Oh, she misses Tish. No. Maybe she was like with Tish in a.
Just call me back and just tell me you're fine.
Yeah.
I love you.
Aww.
That is so sad. Damn.
Oh, she loves Tish.
Bitches forgetting I'm the motherfucker put her cracker ass on the map. We're nothing but a fucking junkie from the burbs.
Yeah, I remember.
And he brought her up.
Yeah, she certainly don't. Maybe it's time we reminded her.
Shoot, dude.
This is fascinating.
This is gonna get scary.
Mira por donde vas, coño.
All the subtitle said was shit, and she said a lot of words. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thanks.
Yeah, translate it in the comments, people. Oh, that is a painting.
Oh, okay.
How long you worked here?
15 years. Best job I ever had.
What did you do before?
Nothing good.
Nothing good.
Probably killed people, right?
Dude, that's what Rue's been up to.
Yeah, man. Nothing good, baby. That's
Nice.
what we do here in Euphoria.
Some great shots.
Oh. The pic. That was where Tishy's picture was. He took it down.
Problem with Uber is there's too much time to think about shit. On the road all day, just fucking thinking. Why am I not with Jules? Why?
You want to be with Jules?
No, I'm just saying, like, these are the thoughts that I have when I'm driving. But the sugar baby thing is a little weird, right?
If you're driving with the sugar baby, it's not that weird.
Yeah, but you don't do it.
I'm not a fucking.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Maybe I should reach out to her.
Even though you don't think about her.
Yeah. Where are you going?
I have a meeting.
Dang, girl.
With who?
Yeah, you don't have a meeting. She was hot as hell. She has a date or something.
Cassie? No fucking way.
Oh my God.
She DM'd me.
Oh, wow.
Round 2, baby. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh,
What?
God.
Man, I miss high school.
I don't.
Yeah.
She's wearing that to go meet Cassie? I can't believe it.
I was gonna say,
Is it because of
is this
Nate,
an outfit
or
in
like
progress, or was that the full?
Cassie was exactly the kind of girl you'd dream
Oh.
of signing.
Wowie.
only
Golly.
fans?
My God, in the front yard.
Oh my God, the housekeeper
The flag
is doing
is
all of
crazy.
these
She's willing to
pictures.
humiliate herself.
Wow.
flag is crazy.
Do you ever feel like your life could be bigger, even though you're just?
She's not, honey. She's your OnlyFans DP, honey.
My dream.
My dream. I love her. I love her.
I wanted an origin
Boop, boop, beep,
sequence for you. This is
wow. The hard part is, the really hard part is Sydney Sweeney. I don't need to finish the sentence. You guys get it.
Malibu, baby.
Yeah.
Malibu.
I'm here. I'm
Malibu
here.
Barbie.
I'm present. She's
Zoom
driving
lens,
a Mercedes.
Red car,
They
green
both have
car, complementary colors. Oh my god.
Oh my god, look at them go.
Use for you. I'll be right back.
Oh, a rooftop bar I've maybe been to.
Is this rooftop or is this on Melrose? Weird, like Santa Monica Boulevard, like WeHo, where they have the
This
Isn't
episode-
it weird how they're looking so attractive to meet each other?
Yeah.
Like
they're like
I find it very interesting.
it's a peacock battle.
It kind of is.
Or the girl. Yeah.
Look at her face, looking at her. She is having envy right now. She's having envy over the coat she's showing up with. I know it. That's the look, and it's a perfect look. I love this.
This episode is
Good
in its
writing.
like women of Scorsese bag.
Totally. I'm yes.
like
No, the director loves her. I just think it should be a meeting.
Probably not even on the
Sorry,
phone.
I'm late. It's been
She's
such
faking
a
it.
crazy day. Hi.
Oh God.
Here we are.
Here we
Looking
are
back.
underneath a million leaves.
Aperol Spritz served in an up glass. I
Your
love it.
blessing. What Nate and I were feeling for each other was obviously real. Otherwise, we wouldn't be getting married.
Oh.
But I feel like I found the love of my life at the expense of the other love of my life.
Bro!
Oh God.
No!
It was at that moment Maddie realized that this dumb bitch waited years for that ring just to clear her conscience. So Maddie decided to go in for the kill.
I forgive you.
Thank you. It was the third Aperol Spritz that brought the truth out.
Okay, tell us. Show us the third.
I just feel like if more people knew me, I would be huge.
Okay.
When I throw a pool party, I am the center of the attention. You should see how upset
Nate
these
gets-
wives get with their husbands.
Oh God.
Well, that's because out there you're a big fish in a small pond.
But what if I was a big fish in a big pond?
Oh God. Oh. Schweitzer to represent her.
How are all these girls making so much money when I am way prettier than
Oh,
them?
this is not a way to live.
Knowing the right people.
Right.
Having good taste.
Talent.
Ouch.
Oh, she's
taste.
What do
The
you
ability
mean
to discern
taste?
quality and a high aesthetic standard.
Oh, I have that.
I got that last week, dude.
It just feels a little desperate. It feels like you're trying way too hard instead of just being.
Okay.
Being what?
Yourself.
Who am I?
What?
That's a really good question.
Oh God. Yeah, we all want to know.
Who am I?
Oh my God.
Is Nate okay with you doing noobs?
She is here to
She's
have her
so
manage
supportive.
her.
As long as I just don't post on the main page.
Maddie's gonna do it.
Not with my face in
Well, then
them.
let's have some fun.
I don't. Oh no, I don't.
Oh, I can't.
This is gonna be so diabolical.
I'm losing my mind. You guys, wow.
You got anything to drink?
Is this,
Last 5 years had
is
been
this him
humiliating for
in
Cal.
real
He
life,
went
or
from
it's
being
not
the town's
CGI,
top real estate
right?
No,
developer
that's him. He
Okay.
shot his stuff.
Oh, good.
to a broke deviant who narrowly avoided prison.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh boy.
So I hear Cassie selling pictures of herself online.
Where'd you hear that?
Guy you go to slot with.
Slot.
Sex and love addicts.
Right.
Oh.
I don't know. She's doing
Cold
these
flat.
pin-up style photo shoots.
You have financial issues.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
good.
Lies.
Nas, I'm talking about you and I in business together.
Tell him.
Do you know how long it takes to get a seat in front of the fucking Planning and Zoning Commission in this state?
No, and I really don't give a fuck, you know?
Oh, it takes like 2 years, 3 years or something stupid.
Every Californian should. They make it impossible for a hardworking person to do business the right way.
My business is booming.
I got the meeting. Right, with the PNZ. The plans are gonna
PNZ.
pass. You don't need to worry about a thing.
You should be the one that's worried.
He's not worried.
Because you owe me $550,000. And by next week, that's gonna be
And another place to get.
$600,000.
He grows 50 grand a week.
What I suggest is you pay me $100,000 by this Friday.
By this Friday.
Think of it as a way to regain my confidence.
He's going to have to go tell Cassie to do full nude.
Yeah.
No problem.
I know it.
Problem.
Yeah, my word.
I'll see you Friday.
Let's make
That's
some
insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we don't have to eat spaghetti out of the doo-doo strainer.
Totally. Although.
Shouts out to the...
I would eat spaghetti out of it.
I didn't start by having men. My first affair was with a very sexy woman.
Okay.
Very sexy.
Tell us.
You're gay. You're in denial, and it came out in very weird ways.
I'm not gay.
Men in that.
So?
How is that not gay?
I was a pitcher, not a catcher.
You could be pansexual, I guess.
Yeah.
Throw one more fucking shoe at me, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
Whoa.
Oh, no, you can't mess with Angel. She'll fuck you up. I like her.
Feminine touch.
Oh.
Angel.
Okay. What are we going to tell Angel?
Bitch liar. Oh, I'm a bitch now. Yeah, you're a bitch. I'm a bitch now.
Oh, Rue.
We can keep doing this shit or we can talk. Yeah, fine. Let's talk.
I get it. I feel it.
Yeah, I feel her whole
My
energy.
best friend's missing.
Yeah, and she's close.
She's not answering the phone. Everyone's telling me she ran away with some.
But she don't believe that.
She wouldn't do that.
Bullshit. She OD'd.
No.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Wow, yeah. There we have it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's heartbreaking.
I'll be out here.
This is too real for me. Oh. Poor thing. Jesus.
Angel began to spiral.
I bet. Yeah, I feel that.
No, she's unconscious. I paid the money for the dance. She didn't give me the dance. I get the
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Oh God, the spiral is bad.
You okay?
Does it look
goes to
like?
rehab or I kick her ass to the curb. That's it.
No, she's not
Okay.
able to afford rehab.
I can't.
Right.
Really? Wow, that's
Are they
really,
gonna
really
pay
nice
for
of
it?
you.
You own as many clubs as I do. They used to have those places on speed dial.
I bet.
She's a little feisty.
Little birdie tells me you got a real good thing going on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, I've never been on this side of an intervention before.
Listen here.
Sure.
You do this thing, might be another promotion in it for you.
Oh. Okay.
Everyone's
she's
winking this episode.
yeah. She's like, I'll get to it real quick.
I'm never going through no fucking rehab. Okay? It's like a
Oh, look at her. She thinks over shoe. I love it. I love this wide shot. Stay here. I love it.
Just go. No.
No. Oh, God, I love it.
No. Go.
God, this is good.
You know, life is precious.
I don't know about that. This is a weird place.
California?
You know, more people go missing here than anywhere else in
California?
It's like there's a big bag
guess.
I
of
didn't know
soil attracting evil.
Let's go. Spooky, supernatural Euphoria season.
All right, so if I send you my mother-in-law, you promise to kill her?
What?
Oh,
Dignity and grace.
Lol.
I have to show you something.
What?
So you're already expanding.
It's found the cupboard to Narnia. To gaudy Narnia.
Let's go.
The demand is just too big.
Okay, dude, how do I get in there?
Well, you'd actually have to be rich.
Fuck you, I'm rich.
We're oversubscribed.
Oh, wow. Keep flipping.
He's trying to create
Why are you dressed as a
scarcity.
baby?
He is.
Oh, it's a whole subculture.
Oh, okay. So she's like, how do I get in here?
Babies?
It is.
Adult babies.
Adult,
Ew.
yeah.
Who wants to see an adult baby?
People will pay
do.
for
It's
it.
cute.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Then why are you doing it? Well, if I don't, someone else will.
Mostly I've seen it as a joke as a guy with a diaper, but
An adult baby?
yeah.
What I said.
Well, why would she
Right.
do that?
I guess Nate can't afford the wedding.
Money.
Trust me.
Flowers.
They can afford the wedding.
This
What
guy
I
is if
saw
Michael Rappaport was also
extremely
James Remar.
disturbing.
I'll look into it.
Don't. No.
Why?
No, don't. No.
He cannot afford the wedding, so she has to do this for her $50,000 flowers.
I don't want to betray the boys, but like, don't bring that to your husband.
Exactly. Like, what are we doing?
Hey,
Hey.
Show me your phone.
Why?
This is serious.
I didn't know they were in there.
Did you say something?
I like all the fits.
What?
Me too. It's very 70s.
I'm not gonna show you my
He's
phone.
gonna
Why
lose
not?
his
You hiding
mind.
something?
No.
Because the whole town's talking about
Gross.
how my wife
I hate Nate. Here we go. Here we go. See?
Hey guys, thanks for the party. Of course.
Thank you for coming.
See you, pal.
Life is weird in the future.
What you're doing behind my back.
You gave me permission.
Right. Like,
And if you weren't having money problems, then this wouldn't even be a
right,
thing.
right,
Not
right.
that I can't afford $60,000. Whatever.
This is the biggest day of our lives.
Just delete the account.
Pay for the flowers.
Pay for the flowers.
I will get you all the flowers that you want if you just delete this account now, please.
Yeah,
Wow.
right, Nate. You psycho.
Happy now?
How
Relieved.
about you?
I'm ecstatic.
This is weird.
Should we go?
Oh, looks bad on
should go.
her.
Great party, man. See you later, buddy.
Yeah.
Great party, man. I'm taking the macaroni. Oh my God, he's got the matching shorts though. I like it as a shirt. I maybe like it as shorts. I don't know.
Save those pigs in a blanket.
Ah!
My God.
Actually, let's go over the whole thing again. I do want most of this
That's why
shit.
she had to ask him about every fucking thing. Like,
She knows he's gonna. Yeah.
totally.
Juana's out here. She's holding it down.
This is Hope Springs, right?
Mm.
I have a patient.
What is this place?
Alamo?
Yeah, this is weird.
Expecting you.
Oh, is this where Alamo sends like all these people? Because this seems weird.
New arrival.
New arrival, fresh arrival.
I don't like it at all. Like, yeah, like I was noticing that about her fingers. It's grossing me out.
This place, yeah, is not
I'm
a rehab. This is a place where like.
It's gonna be okay.
shit.
It's not gonna be that long, and I'll be back, and I'll pick you up. You promise? Yeah, I promise. Come on.
Oh God, that's the
goodbye
last
forever.
look. Don't right?
Yeah.
Like we never saw her again. Oh
Bye,
no.
Do I need to fill anything out?
No.
There's no paperwork?
Nope.
She's dead.
Nope.
She's dead. Because they kill her.
Yeah, I just dropped her off.
Yeah, because it's scary as hell here.
God helps those who help themselves.
Who's this? Who's this? What's going on?
Interesting faith thematics in this season. Ambulance.
Oh, okay. I thought. Okay. All right. Okay.
So much. Oh, who's that?
I just grew up in a house with a lot of secrets and a lot of lies.
Uh-oh.
I just don't ever want to be in that situation again.
I understand.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you something that might make you angry.
So weird.
Maddie's been helping me.
My Maddie?
My Maddie is gonna kill her.
She was my best friend.
Okay, so it's the same Maddie.
We're friends again.
And how did that happen?
I reached out.
Okay.
She's an expert.
At what?
Social media.
You mean
It's not. It's erotica.
Yes, there's a difference.
well, your career is over.
Well, I invited her to the wedding.
As revenge.
Jesus.
Break it to you, babe. But not everyone's in love with you.
I mean, okay.
I don't know if it's like reciprocal. What
These
the
guys,
hell is
Charles
that
Manson,
noise, dude?
They're just wrecking the place up there. Is this the reminding Laurie
Oh.
where with the freaking thing?
Oh no!
Get out of there, Faye.
It sounds like a bear or something. I'm not. I literally. Faye, I'm a little bit with you. It's the pig. It's the pig because he said okay. Don't shoot the piggy, please. Oh God! Oh God!
Poor pig.
Oh God!
Poor
Poor
pig.
piggy. Be nice to it, please.
Oh, God. We're seeing so much more emotional range from Laurie this episode.
Totally, I'm with you.
Remember the Alamo.
What could this possibly mean?
Cool building, cool light.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Slay.
Look at her hair. Wow. Oh my.
This must be a fantasy.
Oh my God.
Looking like Millie Bobby Brown.
Penthouse. Okay, baby.
Them bangs.
Wow.
Banging.
Okay, is this
So many little
Jules'
looks.
penthouse? Like, because she has the keys. And
My my, oh my, oh my.
God, is this where they go to like juice it? Like, oh my God, what's gonna happen?
Where are you living? Right now, I'm on Lexi's couch, but sometimes I'll leave. Sometimes.
Dang.
My van. I'm gonna get my own
big
place.
map painting.
Nothing as fancy as this, though.
Her big photograph.
Yeah, this is amazing. She's in straight up downtown LA.
A strip club. It's managerial stuff. Surrounded by a lot of beautiful women. There's a lot of temptation.
Her hair's different.
And I guess because I'm in a position of power.
Trying to make her jealous.
Yeah. California sober.
Yeah.
I avoid things that can destroy my life.
Yet you showed up here.
Well, you think you're dangerous?
I think over time it's easy to romanticize things.
Yeah.
Forget details.
Yeah, but you don't ever get nostalgic?
I mean, I don't miss high school or the suburbs or
us.
Were we ever good together?
Back then? Not really.
Exactly.
So I'm assuming the whirlwind romance thing is off the table.
I don't think my boyfriend would approve.
So he's
it's
the
a real
painter.
Relationship, not just like a financial agreement.
Where'd you get that idea?
I don't know, this apartment.
It's real.
Oh, where
He's
is he then?
another.
Is that his place?
Yeah, it's family.
You disapprove?
No, I'm just saying this guy is living like a double life. That's not a red flag to you.
Right.
What if his wife's okay with it?
She is.
I don't think people are meant to be monogamous.
But does she really know about it?
Yeah, does she know?
There's
though?
ethics
Yeah,
to this
like
shit.
if it's all in the open,
You can't just
fine.
make that choice for everybody.
I agree. Like,
I'm gonna take a bath.
Okay, I'll just finish my
Drunk?
drink.
Taking
no,
that.
she's giving you a look
gonna
like,
keep me
join me,
company?
honey.
You're not gonna keep me company.
Bruce face.
Wowie. Oh my God. Okay. All right.
Wow.
Musical score over this.
Wow.
Gang.
Okay.
Euphoria.
Okay. Wow.
We did it. We made it. Season 3, episode 2. Completed! If you have made it to this point in the video, leave a like if you could. That helps us out greatly. Also, if... hold on, I saw a relevant credit there. Also, though, you know, if you want to get notified the next time one of these Euphoria reactions comes your way, you can subscribe to the channel, and when doing so, you could also...
Ring the bell, ring the bell.
Ooh, it was the remix version.
Yeah.
For Record Store Day, which was yesterday as of this recording. Anyhow, also, big thank you to the team over at Prepper for chopping these highlights together, because it's one of the most challenging things that we do, especially on these tight turnarounds. It's always risk.
Yeah, it's tough.
With the content of the show, so we appreciate their help mightily. Also, if you want to get the complete and full-length reaction watch-along experience of Euphoria alongside Tara and myself, where you'll sync up with your own copy, your own HBO Max subscription. You can, sit alongside us and enjoy everything that didn't make this reaction highlights reel that you're watching now. If you see reaction highlights on the channel, there's probably a watch-along at the Patreon. Also, you get a glimpse at our shooting schedule day in and day out. You get to interact on the videos that are not as tight and nobody else is, we're all watching at the same time as you.
True.
So no questions on this video, but usually you get to ask us questions. And you can save yourself a little discount on some teas like these. Get yourself an Art Should Be Dangerous tee designed by T.
Yeah.
Tara.
Yeah.
Tara. Episode 2, season 3. I don't know if it's the last season. Maybe it seems like it could be, but nobody seems to be sure about it. But either way, it's here and it's new and it's different, and that seems to be significant. So how do you feel today?
I'm liking how they set up between the two drug dealers, Laurie and the other guy, the whole like pig thing and him sending the pig over. Like, obviously that's going to transform into a much larger thing, but that throws like kind of Rue in the middle. I thought maybe that she would get caught up in that storyline, and I'm really glad that she hasn't, because the storyline that we got caught up in was really the one that I felt most engaged with is Angel, and then obviously when we went with Jules. Bill Dawes is my friend. That's my friend.
Let's go, Mr. Rolex.
I blanked on his name, but Mr. Rolex Bill does. He's a comedian. He's a good guy. Anyway, I really liked how we dove in not only with Cassie and Maddie, but then also Rue and Jules, but then Rue and Angel. I thought Angel would be here longer, but then... And we don't know.
Poor
she could pop
Angel.
up. But honestly, the way the vibe was, the lighting, the music, and the way that it was a slow-mo, the way that she looked back, I'm like, we're never going to see her again. Like, I think this is a place where
that looked
he
like
sends
she
them
was
to
walking
die.
her dog in to
Totally.
be euthanized.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
Absolutely.
Shouts out to Priscilla Delgado. Terrific
She
presence.
was great.
Yeah, terrific
I
presence.
loved her.
And was
Believable
Rosalia...
acting.
Rosalia is a notable, musical artist, pop R&B et al. Etc. Was she the one with the neck brace? Maybe, I wonder.
Oh, I think you might be right
Spanish.
about let me go on. Yeah.
Because I also missed Marshawn Lynch. I love that he's credited as Marshawn Beast Mode. I think he's the guy who's hanging out with Alamo and B.
Yeah, the big guy who was like, "Hey, listen, I
Bishop,
don't have time for this. I gotta go see what these hoes are doing."
Yeah,
That's it.
kill him up over.
yeah, which I loved.
Yeah.
But I thought, I'm actually liking where it's going. How do you feel? Because I was really engaged with the Angel storyline. I'm not too upset that I know that she's probably going away forever, because now we have Jules back in the Rue storyline, where the two drug dealers, that's fine, they could fight it off together.
Yep.
But I'm now reattached to Rue now getting back with Jules. Even when she was juicing the Angel in the back of the van, she goes, I'm not going to tell you that I don't still think about Jules. And I was like, and she's juicing Angel, and Angel's giving her all these sorts of looks, and they're like, yeah. So I liked it. I thought it was very realistic, and I'm very glad, because the drug dealer storyline, to me, it was engaging, but I more am attached to Rue, Angel, and now it will be Rue and Jules, and hopefully more, and obviously Maddie and Cassie and Nate.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still enjoying this experience. I mean, yeah, Euphoria always comes with a certain degree of there's the really permeating style, there's the outrageousness of the substance such that there is, and then there's, just the appeal of the cast and the ensemble and yada yada. And this is interesting to me because it's like I appreciate. Like, I'm okay with the idea that with a time jump, there's come a bit of a tone shift, because I feel like this still has elements of what the tone has been over time, and it's a little bit more in its movie homage. Again, we said last week, like Tarantino, and I feel like you can still apply that as a label even when it's not Tarantino films being homage, because Tarantino's just the homage guy.
Totally.
And so, yeah, I do think that's fun, and I do think that, going sort of more Western is cool. I like that as a tone, and I like that it's weird. What I've noticed so far about this season is that it's not quite as you're hurtling through space in a dream with bisexual lighting. It's a little more down to earth and a little bit more fly on the wall.
You're right about that.
The way there's
not
always
as many lens flares.
Not as many lens flares, although there were some crazy ones last episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, this season is a little bit more into the slice of life bag. It just happens to be that the slices of life that you're getting are by and large slices of very seedy circumstances, so they're still kind of engrossingly odd and strange. And I think that what's interesting, or what remains appealing and compelling about the types of things Sam Levinson likes to depict, it's of course it's salacious. We're gonna spend a whole lot of time in a strip club, which in one breath means that you get to be on an excuse to be on set with naked people doing, risque things. But also, it is that appeal of for the common folk, this is not the world you get to glimpse. And so I find that fly on the wall thing interesting. And I think that Rue being this cog in this greater constellation is fascinating, and it's interesting to me that what has emerged as a high school drama that involves addiction has become this show about what an addict is doing to get by, by and large,
and where you'll end up
Yeah, and so I think that it's interesting. Like, the proportions are interesting because it's by and large a Rue show at the moment. Like, we've cleared a lot of the ensemble, and I know that, like, again, Barbie Ferreira is not going to come back, which means, you know, we're probably not going to see Ethan. Like, we're not going to see. We have, you know, because of circumstance, Fez is in jail. And McKay left, like, got written out of the show eventually. And, like, there's all sorts of these ensemble elements that are gone now. And so it's like the Rue show where we occasionally segue to Nate and Cassie. And then on top of that, we sort of check in once in a while with either Maddie or Lexi. Or now Jules, which is cool.
Right.
Which I don't even say, not all that to even say that that's a bad thing. It's just, it's an interesting thing because I think the biggest difference I've noticed is that I get really engrossed by stuff. It's a little less sort of like fantastical and permeating and like it's very stylized and stylish still, but it's
70s Western.
But yeah, it's way less in the music video bag and more in this sort of 70s, you know, the grit and the grain and the details and yada yada yada. And I still think like the filmmaking is really cool and engrossing, and I still think that like the pulp is really engrossing. But it is fascinating, to be like, oh shit, that's right, Nate and Cassie are doing stuff, and and Nate, like, I wonder what else is going to happen with his dad.
I wonder too.
Because he showed up and it took me a second to register because it was so kind of like, oh, Cal's here. Like
me too.
And it's like only a minute or two that he's around, and they're just talking. They're just like picking back up, which again, not bad, just like interesting. I'm just like they're picking back up. I assume this conversation is to continue somehow. It's just kind of like curiously shaped, I guess, to me.
Yeah, and the subject really was money. Like, how are you doing? Are you behind? He's like, no, Dad, I'm fine. You know?
So it's like, okay, so I feel like they're hinting that, Cal and Nate have some kind of money talker arrangement that will have to happen because of Nate's struggles with the business.
Totally.
And it's fascinating to watch Nate because Nate, like, you know, you go through the first 2 seasons and you're like, this dude is a fucking psycho. I hate this guy. God. I'm so happy to see him lose. And
now he's a regular old construction manager.
And you're like, you're in a bad position and you're trying to kind of be a weasel about it. So you're still not like a good guy. And like, under normal circumstances, I would feel like what you're saying to Cassie by and large is kind of shitty too. But at the same time, I'm like, Cassie's probably not doing this for the right reasons, and it's probably not actually good for her. So, like, in a weird, some of the comments in the last episode, I think were funny because a lot of people, and I'm starting to see that. I'm like, why is Nate? I don't trust. He says stuff that almost appears like somewhat adjusted or
I agree.
He seems like he's marginally adjusted.
It's boiling underneath that I go, I think it's a lie. It's a weird filter that he's forcing himself to have.
Like, how many hookers has he killed and buried underneath the Shady Graves rest home or whatever it's called?
Fucking bodies.
Like,
Is he smiling, Drew?
And like the Cassie, I'm excited for Cassie Maddie because that was wild.
That was great.
And it's interesting too because like it's, you know, Cassie's a very, I think, unflatteringly written character, or at least like we're not really ever given.
No, she's not given any grace. She's in pain and or making a fool of herself a lot of kind of the time.
Yeah, I've had moments of empathy for Cassie when like that whole thing where she's in the bathroom with Nate and she's like in a bathtub and like that was harsh. Yes. But like there are a lot of moments where you're just the way the stuff they show you, you're just like, oh sis, this is not gonna go well.
I agree.
This is
hard to watch.
I cringe at the Nate Cassie storyline to a degree, which is intentional, I'm sure.
And we still do now a little bit with her puppy dog thing. And we're like, wait, what's going on? And then we're like, oh, we're in the same spot where we're going.
It's like childish in its presentation. I think that's the thing, is because they have the whole like adult baby thing.
You're right.
And like truly, I don't want to yuck anybody's yum.
It's fun. She's like, people like it, and adult babies, they want it. But that's how her that's how her brain works. She's
like
just
a
like,
kid.
it works. Totally.
She's like a kid, and that's what makes it weird. It's like, that's what makes it creepy. That's
Totally.
what makes it, like, again, I don't want to yuck anybody's yum, but
Totally.
like, that's what makes you see that and go like, ugh, like, no.
Yeah.
Like the whole puppy dog thing. I think that's what I couldn't articulate the first time. I was like, I'm confused as to who this is for.
Agreed.
But yes.
Where versus if it was a woman in her full right and she'd been doing like OnlyFans or porn for a long time and she decides to do that, she's doing that for her fans, her brand, her whatever. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a difference.
This is fascinating. Like the Maddie, you get a little bit of a dive on it. Like that whole scene where she goes, great scene for her, when she goes in and she's like, hey, I want to work for you. And the woman's like, I'm not hiring.
Mrs.
And she's
Whatever's phone. How can I help you?
Like Maddie is a go-getter. And I loved watching that. And I like the prospect of her and Matt and Cassie, whatever this diabolical, 4D chess game is about to become fun and exciting. But like that, it's like the proportionality of how developments happen is it's like because you spend most of the time with Rue and you're doing all this outlandish stuff, like that feels pretty Euphoria-ish to me.
Right.
Then you get to like Maddie, which is like you're not spending a lot of time with her, but like in this one episode, I feel like you got a substantial amount of like stuff with her that was like impactful.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
And then Jules is like the button on the end, which is again like not a lot of the screen time, but like very pointed. And because of stakes and because of deprivation from last episode, yada yada, like that makes sense. With Kate and Nassie, with Cassie and Nate, I feel like we're on like a slow drip of developments. I feel like every time we check in with them,
we're kind of still flowers and delete that. And now here we are, but I'm wondering, I get that he would be upset. He has like a name to like uphold and he's like, oh, delete it, whatever. But I'm curious as to how now that there's no way it progresses where she's a kept woman. It will not. That won't exist.
That won't exist. I mean, I feel like that's the thing is I get the sense, and I haven't watched much of the advertising, but I feel like they're trying to do a lead up to this wedding is probably what the kind of arc of the season would be.
I think so too.
And so I'm like, I guess they must make it to the wedding, but I'm like, I wonder what they'll do, and I can't help. I'm not going to hold it against the show right now, is I guess what I'm going to say. Is like, I'm fascinated to see if this expands into something, because it's like, the wife, her telling the one wife and then her talking to her husband and it becoming a thing. I'm like,
so much.
You could do something there with like, ooh, even as an adult in the suburbs, you're still in high school.
Totally.
And ooh, things are going to get sordid and scandalous.
Absolutely.
And maybe the otherwise. Like there's so much.
Because they're all bored. What do they have to do? If they have so much money and they don't have, like, it's not like they're working really hard. They're like, well, give me something.
And everyone's putting up airs and everyone's, not quite who they say they are. And you can see the one guy when she says the money problems thing, he's like, oh,
yeah,
really? Okay. Like,
yeah, totally.
So I am still enjoying this. I think there's still a lot of really cool work. And as a movie nerd who enjoyed the first Euphoria, or the first couple seasons, it's easier for me to appreciate what new shit they're throwing at it, and also kind of what has come before that still remains. It's like people feel really strongly so far about this.
About
just the season 3.
You guys know that I don't go into the comments, so I know nothing. John is going to know more than I. I'm going to take a guess that people feel strongly because of how different it is being presented and the vibe. My assumption is they're going, Euphoria for the first 2 seasons was a bit of the same package, with a nice bow that still grew, and there was still like growth and progress and different ways to shoot it and music, but it was still the same vibe. Yeah. This is like you're in a Western and you're in the desert, and we're going to show you via the font and the music and not as much blue and pink lighting. We are just going to be in this environment, period. It's not as artistic. It is in a different way, but when you're viewing it as like...
It's not as in your face about it.
It's not as in your face of like, oh, look at that purple lighting. Why do they choose purple and pink behind? And it's zooming around and okay. So my assumption is that's what's going on. And the reason I say that is because I go, I feel you, but I'm not absolutely mad at it, because this style that they're choosing right now, even though it's out of left field, not the same, it's still very much a style. It's still a choice. And if you didn't make a choice, then I don't want it. But they made a choice, and I want it. It's like if you're gonna audition or do a thing, and I look at a tape, and I'm like, oh, but they made a choice. I like that, and that is what makes it entertaining for me. And any of the actors that we have already seen through 1 and 2, I've never complained about the acting. So they already have that there. They're just choosing to make a choice about where they're going to take it, location-wise, where are we going to take the characters, and how do we place them in that environment and make it believable.
Yeah.
It could be believable, the lighting in the strip club. Everywhere else, we're having to talk about California, how dead bodies are buried underneath, and Angel disappears into fucking
that whole
holy
like there's a
spell or wherever she
under
goes.
the dirt
Magnet
thing.
under, pulling to people.
Pretty cool.
We're in a different 70s
Grim.
Western environment where that line, if it's written first, works.
I want it to turn into a weird like. So what's eating the strippers?
It's Tremors.
Yeah,
it's Tremors. It comes up and it's the fucking dinosaur alligator.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like I like. Yeah, I don't mind it being a bit different. It doesn't feel like It doesn't feel like an entirely different show as it does to some people. I think it kind of feels like a legacy sequel almost. It actually feels like what happens when you come back a number of years later and try, you know, a slightly refreshed or new, updated approach to a show or continuing. Yeah, we
lived through the pandemic. People change. Your choices change. Your tastes change. You meet new people. You experience different things through life. So it's sort of like, do we copy what we've been before? If I have to force myself into that vibe, do I really feel like this is how I want to like? Do I feel it, or do I feel like, no, maybe it's like desert. It's more realistic. It's more grounded. Is that what's pulling you? Because honestly, if that's what's pulling him and the creators, it's going to give us a better show than them trying to fix it into the seasons 1 and 2 box.
Yeah. It's interesting. I'm excited to see how this shapes up. I'm excited to see that shapes up. It's still a good conversation piece.
Yeah, we'll see. It is. It is.
That's part of the magic.
I'm with you.
Because it's like when you change things up, like if you're, as long as you don't lose the spirit, and as long as you bring in something else strong to replace a strong element or whatever, like that's the key, which is hard to do, obviously. But
it is hard.
I think
it is different. It's a hard left. It's a choice, but
but it's a choice I'm here for. Like you said, it's a choice that appeals to a lot of things that I gravitate towards cinematically, and again, like the photography. I think they did shoot this on 65 millimeter, which is crazy to me that they got to do that. So cool. Thanks for writing for celluloid, like a special stock I think they developed for this. With Kodak.
That's fun. Because I'm like, where would they even be able to? They wouldn't be. It would be 75. Would be the regular or 70 or whatever, 70, or 70. Where I'm like, that's very cool. I love that.
You could play this whole season on an IMAX screen.
Let's do
Get
it.
every last detail of those little baggies going into Rue's gut. All right, gang. You got anything else to tell the people?
No, I'm still having a good time. I hope we see more of Jules. I'd love to hear that backstory about how she's a little bit of a kept rich woman, and the guy gives her a lot of free reign in a really nice condo in LA. We'll see. I'm still having a great time.
Yep, absolutely am too. Hope you guys are as well. Leave us your thoughts, leave us your feelings, and we'll catch you next week for season 3, episode 3. It'll be a lucky episode. Magic numbers. Hug your kids, stay off drugs, and we'll see you soon.